Hey guys, I'm just Jershin. Welcome back. Another episode of Binding of Isaac Repentance. I believe it's unlucky number 13. Last episode, we had a marathon of a run with Jacob and Esau. I can be happy that we got some stuff unlocked. Unfortunately, we came up a little short in the grand scheme of things of trying to finish off the entire alt path. Oh, sorry, dark room path. But we did get the heart kill and the Satan kill, so it's at least a start. We'll have to come back and try them again eventually. We're not going to do back-to-back Jacob and Esau runs because I generally just feel like it's not good for the human brain to do that. However, let's try to not get a mother kill maybe with another character. What other character would I like to maybe get? How do I have 10,000 Eden tokens? Seems legit. All right, Joji, this one's for you. I promised Joji I would check out The Lost. I promised him I would see what this new Eternal D6 is all about. Look, I think our chances of beating the alt path with The Lost are slim to none, but I at least have to give him the due diligence of checking it out. Okay. The Eternal D6 looks like a normal dice. It's a 2-room charge. What happens when I use it? Nothing. I'm assuming all will come clear to me when there's an item involved. Also, I'm assuming I have Holy Mantle, by the way. Hopefully I didn't just die by coming into this room. Hopefully I'm not just already... Hopefully I'm not just already dead. In that particular case, I was. Okay, I want to see what the Eternal D6 does, don't get me wrong. I would like to check what the Eternal D6 does, but that's Guppy's tail. We actually made a successful Guppy run happen last time. Unfortunately, too little too late. It only hit us at a point where it didn't really matter anymore. So that was unfortunate. One interesting thing I'm noting right off the bat is the... we don't have Holy Mantle as an item. It seems like it's just kind of baked into the Lost now. Like if you look at the right, there's no item over there that says Holy Mantle. It's just part of him. Okay, marked as bad. I'm going to use the Eternal D6. Wait, is it just a 2-room D6 charge? No. What's the downside? I'm not gonna say that all of the changes in Repentance so far have been to the detriment of the player, but I would say that most have been designed to make the game a little harder. A 2-room charge D6 strikes me as a change that solely benefits the player. What's the catch here? What's the catch here? Oh. The catch... Huh? What? So is it like a wooden nickel, or not wooden nickel, a crooked penny? Is it a crooked penny situation? Where sometimes it's a 2-room D6. Sometimes... it's a 2-room, you lose your item at the pedestal. It's a small sample size thus far, that's what I'll tell you. I mean, that still seems good. So essentially what my guess would be why they added something like that. So obviously the Lost has no HP, and in having no HP, it essentially means the Lost has a ton of items that do nothing. HP upgrades do absolutely nothing. Bloody Lust, the reason I didn't pick it up, it does absolutely nothing because you can't take damage. You don't have any HP to take damage. So there's like, not half of the items in the game, but there's a pretty good chunk of items in the game that their entire shtick is take damage and get benefit of some sort. Cursed Tower, or Razor, or Varicose Veins, or the list goes on and on. So is the Lost, whenever you run into those items, they're just worthless. They don't do anything. So I wonder if they said, okay, now you can have this new item called the Eternal D6. What the Eternal D6 does is it gives you a chance to reroll those items so that they're not worthless. However, it would be kind of broken if it was just the D6. So to make sure it's not completely broken, it only works half the time. That strikes me as like a fair balancing kind of move. HP up, tears down. Wow, thank you. Great pill. Very good for us. Definitely not going to hold the R button. I can't. We already have a Guppy item, so I refuse to hold the R button, but I would describe that as not great for us. Interesting. Okay, I like that. I think that's... Eep! think that's kind of an interesting change. Let's try our boss fight here because with our tears down, if we're gonna die, it's gonna happen here. If we're gonna die, it's gonna happen here thanks to our tears down, so yeah. Seems like it's probably just gonna happen here. Your little friend who's flying around was just about to say he's gotta go. Okay, Baby Plum. All right, Baby Plum. Still don't believe you're that difficult to boss fight. Just gotta perfect you from this point forward, no problem. With the lowest tier rate I've seen in my adult life. Not an issue. Not a concern to me. I'm not concerned. Probably just gonna have to survive. Thank you, pot. Thank you, pot. Now legal in 12 states. I don't know how many states, actually. I just made that number up. Okay. Tier rate's gotta get figured out shortly here. We're gonna want to tears up from this, please. Ay, papacita! Please finish him. Please end it. I can't with this horrible tier rate, dude. This is cursed. This is a cursed start. All right, he's done it. Tear up. Not a tears up. It's an HP up. That's worthless. Let's re-roll it. Also kind of worthless, but at least it's 2 keys. Okay, this run is probably scuffed. I should probably just hold R. I should probably just send this run to the Shadow Realm because of this tears down. It's early enough. Would the fan base judge me? Would they judge? Would they be in an overall judgmental mood if I sent it to the Shadow Realm? Maybe, so I won't just yet. I won't just yet. We'll go alt path though. We'll head to the alt path. We'll see what's going on here. Interesting change to the Lost thus far. How do I feel about it? It's too soon. It's too soon to tell you. If that's a tears up pill, I'll feel a little better about it. Pretty Fly. Not bad. It's a good defensive pill. We'll take it. Child's Leash doesn't really do anything for me, but we will take it. And we will do our best. Those guys are kind of fast. I think we'll probably die in this room. Yeah, I think we'll probably die in this room. Help me. A tears up, please. Have you heard of a tears up? Libra, balance my stats, except my stats are bad. So you're just gonna make them worse. Reroll. Ew, it took away all my other stuff, but we got a new item. Stitches, bait and switch. Oh. Kind of interesting, a little bit of a teleport mechanic, but not really the kind of item that I'm into. Requires a little bit too much brain power, to be honest with you, so I think I'll skip out on that for now. I'm just gonna beeline our boss fight because great piece of damage there. Just really good damage. I'd like for this run to end sooner rather than later if it's gonna end, because of our low tier stat. If it's gonna end, I can fly. Okay. Whew. If it's gonna end, I'd like for it to go ahead and just end. Maybe we should try using the Eternal D6 on other stuff as well. Like maybe it's also got some D-Infinity qualities? No, it only rerolls items, which is a shame. It means I should go to another room to make sure we have a reroll available for this boss fight and for the deal with the devil, to be honest with you. So we'll go do that real quick. Maybe find a secret room. Yeah, pretty much exactly. Excuse me? Binge Eater, all you can eat. That's a new one. That's a new one. I hope that doesn't mean that all boss items are HP upgrades from now on, because that seems like it's basically just awful with the Lost. That seems like it's essentially just atrocious with the Lost, so hopefully that's not what it does. We'll find out. Oh! Every item in the game can be an HP upgrade. That's kind of wild. At least that's what it looks like right now. It looks like, gotta try for a tears up pill. Please save my run. Joker card. Ace of spades. Devil card. Devil card will help on the boss fight. That's interesting. Okay. So you can always find enough... Oh, I just threw up in my mouth. I thought the run was over. So you'll always be able to find enough HP upgrades if you desire them. That's kind of an interesting one. Who we got here? All right, the run is probably over. It's poop in a bag. I've fought this man before. He's difficult. He comes diving at you. He leaves a trail. Yeah, this one's probably over. Too much poop! I was gonna say, so he ignites the floor? Yeah. Okay, that boss is too hard, especially with -5 tier stat. That one wasn't gonna happen. All right, give me a reroll on this one. I'm not just gonna hold R till we get a decent run. Don't think that at all. Don't think that at all, but if the curse room's not even worth the price of admission, then it's honestly just saving time, rerolling instead of doing it. Okay. Let's hope for a better run this time around. Let's hope for a better run this time around. The Lost is such a difficult character as it is. I hate to say, like, this isn't a fun, exploratory type of episode. We're just seeing what the new Lost has to offer. I wouldn't anticipate getting an alt path victory. Okay, so it is Crooked Penny. It just sometimes rerolls, sometimes does not. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm a very risk-averse person. I mean, I'm risk-averse, but I already kind of explained it. There's no downside. In theory. If you want to be risk-averse, just pick up the item in front of you, Forehead. You don't have to be risk-averse. The nice thing about it, even though it's only a 50-50 chance you can get a successful reroll, before, if you got an HP upgrade from a boss fight, that's a 100% chance that the item was going to suck. It's a 100% chance you were going to get no use out of the item. So at least this gives you a single coin flip that you might get a better item. Like over a large sample size of runs, it's a pretty significant net positive. Yeah, sometimes you're going to reroll an HP upgrade into another HP upgrade. Sometimes you're going to reroll an HP upgrade into nothing. It's going to get deleted from this world. But here's the thing. You wouldn't have gotten anything out of it prior anyway. Except for maybe... One could say that my D4 strategy has been ruined. For those who used to watch the dailies that I did of this game, you know that I used to... My general strategy with the Lost was for dailies. Again, this doesn't work when you're trying to... Why do you always spawn an annoying fly with you? This only works for dailies when you're just trying to win. This doesn't work when you're trying to get post-it note stuff with the Lost, because you have to win as the Lost to get post-it note stuff done with the Lost, obviously. But my old strategy was get as many items as humanly possible, and then around floor 6-ish, around floor number 6-ish, go ahead and... Death calls for me. And I say not today. What do we say to the God of Death? We say, I haven't seen Game of Thrones. I'm dead. Very alive, just kidding. You thought I was dead? Joke's on you. What do you got for me, baby? What do you got for me? HP upgrade worthless? It's a speed upgrade. There you go. A market benefit. Maybe not the greatest one of all time, but technically an improvement. Down to the next floor. No DPS upgrades, so I feel pretty bad about our chances. And if it's a short episode, it's a short episode. Last episode was like an hour long. XL floor, huh? His head came off. XL floor, huh? Fool card. Fool card's good. Fool card's a little get out of jail free action. If we happen to take a hit against the boss, which I think I'm just gonna go for. We have the ability to fly, so this shouldn't be too bad. We have the ability to fly, so don't let this be too bad on you. Probably should have taken a hit there because I dodged in basically the only way that I shouldn't have been allowed to dodge. Yo, he's not doing spiky tail attack. You love to see it. Spiky tail attack, real obnoxious. He is, however, choosing not to do spiky tail attack. Okay, he is now doing spiky tail attack. Doesn't matter too much. The most annoying part of spiky tail attack is when he spawns these little leeches here. Adding anything extra for me to have to fight is just rude. Adding anything extra for my brain to have to focus on is just rude. Okay, keep it going. Keep jumping. Good stuff. He's close. We're almost there. Finish him. Finish him, baby. Latchkey. Not good. Reroll. Booster pack. Also not good. Might as well take it. It's so bad. I'd almost just rather risk another reroll. I think I'd rather risk another reroll, so that's what I'm gonna do. Whoa, they can, okay, you can traverse gaps, good to know. My ability to fly is no good here. My ability to fly is worth nothing here, but we're gonna get through it, so good stuff. Whew, a little frightening, a little frightening. All right, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? Ooh, I like magnetizing tears. I kind of like magnetizing tears. Rules card. The walls will harden over, blah, blah, blah. Let's see if we can't get a sweet reroll on booster pack. It's a damage up, baby. That's a damage up. That's what we're looking for. Now I need to do one room. Oh, I forgot it's an XL floor. Double item rooms. Need to do one room just to make sure we have a possible reroll ready. Halo Flies is pretty good, but I think you gotta go with the rerolls just in case something sick pops up. Just in case something sick pops up. Just in case something sick pops up. Just in case. Yo, that's a terrifying visual. Occasional quad shot, though. Occasional quad shot. Very okay with that. It looks like it's got slowing effects, too. Okay, the intruder. Ooh, this boss fight is basically death. We like to call this boss fight in the business death. He's definitely my least favorite of the new bosses. Just in terms of difficulty. I think at this point in the game, anybody that spawns this many enemies causes some issues. No, I didn't see it behind me! I was like, literally, what's hitting me? Oh my gosh, we had it. I'm so mad. All right. I'm very mad. I'm very mad. We absolutely had that one. I'll give you one more decent chance here, and I will hold R until we get like an item room right next to us, just to... If we're already 17 minutes in, you gotta get me off to at least a decent start here to... What the heck was that? Something just exploded outside. I'm gonna go look and make sure that no one's dead. 1 second. Banjo, it's okay. It's okay, Bubba. It's okay. I don't know what that was, Banjo. But it was very loud and shook my entire room and definitely scared the poop out of me and Banjo as well. All right, I don't know what that was. We'll try again. Last one. Okay, Banjo, it's okay. We're not under attack, probably. Okay, this is what we're looking for. This is a start. Do not take damage against these spiders. Do not take damage against these spiders or I will end the video. You're gonna pick up Guppy's head. You're gonna pick up Guppy's head. You're gonna use it. You're gonna say thank you. You're gonna say another Guppy item, please. That's a pretty good item. I do like Little Horn now. Okay. Now this is the kind of start you're looking for. Small Rock? This is the kind of start you're looking for. We have a Guppy item. We're 1/3 of the way to Guppy already. That's a great start. And we got Little Horn, who I think is pretty good now. Now that Big Horn comes in and starts smacking stuff. I think it's actually a pretty solid item now. Now we could have kept going back with our Eternal D6. Ew. We could have kept going back with our Eternal D6 and tried to reroll it multiple times to maybe get another Guppy item, but we also run the risk of it getting marked for deletion, so I would rather just take an item that we know we're going to get some benefit out of, you know? I'd rather just take the item we know we're going to get benefit out of. We haven't picked up Eve's Mascara and Repentance. Maybe it's better now. I say let's see what we get from our boss fight. If it's HP, I'll re-roll the HP. If it's HP, I will re-roll the HP. Although we did just get another re-roll here, so we can actually... We'll have enough to get a re-roll for the HP if it's there anyway. Please, fingers crossed. Hey, Mysterious Liquid's pretty good. All right, now my hands are sweating because of the nuclear bomb that was dropped outside. I'm a little nervous, but I think we're fine. Banjo's still not having a very good time. He's rather on alert, but I'm sure it was nothing. Hopefully, I don't know if you could... I don't know if the microphone picked it up. I've cranked my sensitivity way down in the last couple of months to try to stop picking up background noises, but that thing was freaking loud, dude. Okay, unfortunately, doesn't matter how great a start we got. We are going up against Ragman, who is just a big old jerk. Yeah, just a huge jerk with his homing grapes. His homing grapes that murder you from across the map. Please end him. Please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a range upgrade. I don't want it. That's what I'm looking for, baby. Slight damage upgrade. This is a good start. This is a decent start. I don't know if I can say good, but I'll at least say it's a decent start. Hold on. Let me make sure. Any explosions in the news? Any explosions? No explosions. Interesting. I'm seeing no explosions on the news. I don't know what that was. Maybe that was just the fireworks popping off for never seen these enemies before. I'm assuming anytime you see this smoke cloud, I'm gonna guess these guys explode. They do in fact explode. Just using context clues based on other enemies I've seen that drop that same smoke cloud. They ignite the smoke cloud does damage to you. Figured we probably had something similar going on there. And we in fact did. A key would be awesome. You are my hero. Let's see what our item room's got going on. Item room's got Pokey Boil. Hit me with a reroll? Yeah, dude, I actually like Dead Onion quite a bit. It lowers our shot speed and our range, but having piercing shots I think is more than worth it, so we will take that. We'll keep our moon card as well. Moon card can prove to be pretty darn clutch. If you accidentally take damage, you can teleport out at a moment's notice, which is always a nice thing to have as the loss. It's essentially a get out of jail free card, I think. I don't know, I don't really play Monopoly. I tend to find there are better ways to spend 12 hours of my day, but you know, your results may vary. But from my understanding of the game Monopoly, hello, I don't appreciate the soccer championship or football, depending on where you're from, that guy's head was just doing across the room. I do not appreciate it at all. Now okay, if you provide me another one. I was just gonna say we need to make sure we have enough bombs to get down to the, and now we do. We need enough bombs to make sure we can access the mines. No matter what happens. And now we have 2 bombs, so as long as we don't go spending them like crazy, which, as the Lost, you don't really need to because tinted rocks aren't as valuable. I mean, small rock is good, but like what else are you looking for? Consumables perhaps, but you're not really looking for as much in general out of your tinted rocks, so there's just less things to use bombs on. Secret rooms, I guess. Maybe donation machine in the shop if you really want to, but there's just a little bit less you're using it on, so I don't think you have to worry about it as much. Alright, let's do our boss fight here. I got a bad feeling. Call me crazy, but I tend to think when you fight certain archetypes of enemies on a floor, it's indicative of what boss you're going to be facing. We fought some smoke cloud enemies. I feel like we're going to be fighting poop in a bag again. Lil Blub, I think, is annoying, but we have piercing shots. He's significantly less annoying with piercing shots because you can handle some of the riffraff. Just be careful, they blend in with the floor as we found out last time, and they can just straight up spawn behind you. Okay, he's only about halfway dead. Was definitely assuming he would be a little closer to death. The fact that he's not is a great concern to me. He's got to be jumping soon. There's the jumpies. There's the jumpies. Don't worry about it. Level 2 jumpies! Okay, I had to moon card. I had to moon card. He almost got me there. Whew. Alright. Maybe the greatest moon card play of all time. But also, like, he was literally a sneeze away from death. So I'm mostly just upset I had to burn it at all. Let's visit shop. Oh, except we can't visit shop? Except we can't visit shop. I have no way of visiting said shop because I have no said keys. That's unfortunate. All right, I guess we're going in for round 2. Don't be afraid to use a bomb. Don't be afraid to use a bomb if it means getting through this one a little bit easier, I would say. Seems like a highly worth bomb to me, so I'm gonna pop one right at the beginning. I'd like to get access to that golden chest as well, but huge issues. Just I mean, I don't know what you want me to do there. There's basically nothing I can do there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that was for you, Joji. Hope you enjoyed it. I will be coming back to The Lost maybe like 6 months from now when it's like the last thing I have to do, but generally hate the character, so we'll probably come back at a future date. It strikes me as more of like we'll do it on stream and I'll just hold R until I get a good run. That's probably how we're gonna end up beating that one. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider showing some support. Like and comment and subscribing helps out a great deal. Share with your grandmothers always. Next time, maybe we'll get back on the Jacob and Esau train. I don't know. I may have to wait a day of recording. I might limit myself to 1 Jacob and Esau run a day for me, mentally. But we'll be back with them soon. Or maybe we'll do some challenges. I don't know. Hey, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.